What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of my recent stock picks that I made in my latest video, just kind of doing an update on how those are doing, and then some future stock picks that I have for the upcoming few months to a year. So let's go over what we went through in my last video. First things first, let's start off with one that performed really well today, which was SoFi Bank. So my video was uploaded on the 24th, filmed it on the 24th, and as you could see, this is the 24th, this was the price, and it is up 14% so far. All right, now Meta, we picked right here. We had a very mild drawdown over here, and since then, it's just been up, and currently, after hours, we are up 10% total. XRP, I think this was the biggest winner of the bunch by far. We called it down here at 1.3, and as you can see, it is 132% gain on that. That was a big one. All right, next up we have Bitcoin here. Called it here. It was a scary few days. Down 5%, up 1%, down 3%, up, down, and currently that gain is at about 10%. S&P 500, not much action here. It was a scary couple months here, all through late December to mid-January, but currently we are sitting at 1.28%. And now I suggested that you guys should do options, which would be up pretty decently. Apple, I believe this was our only loser. Apple, we are down a grand total of 3.85%. Oh, not a good pick. As you can see here, this was the video, November 24th. These were all the things. I'm not gonna go through all of them. A couple of them didn't really do much. Actually, let's check on Dogecoin, see what Doge did. So Dogecoin, we called out on November 24th. Oh, we were at some highs over here. So let's just say there. Let's measure that up. All right, we are down 5%. If you guys calculate the total gain on that, if you bought every single one I suggested, including XRP, the total gain would be astronomical. If you put an equal amount into each one, you guys would have done really good. And that's just in 60 days. So about 2 months total. That's when I made this video. All right, now enough of these ones. Let's hop into our foregoing picks. So first things first, we have Cisco. Now Cisco is a company that works business to business, business to customer, but what we're going to be focusing on is their B2B aspect. They do a lot of communications systems for businesses. Now, they have been researching and putting a lot into AI, and that's been happening all throughout 2024. And now they're ready to apply this AI, these AI systems, the data, they're ready to apply it and sell it to business customers. So they're Cisco's kind of taking a role in the transformation of, or the transition rather, of AI in enterprises. So they help a lot of business customers. And if you know anything about B2B, there's a lot of money to be made in that. So if we go ahead and look at their yearly chart here, the 1 year, it's actually quite impressive. Now, just because they are involved in AI, the stock did move quite a bit. So it's up 18%. I mean, that's still, underperforming the S&P 500. However, there's a lot of room to grow with this one. So what I'm looking for here is just some buys. Not really going to get involved in options because I want to hold this through 2025 all the way to 2026. Now they're going to be starting to apply AI in their business, and that's gonna really help. We can probably see us hit some sort of area around here, which would then leave us with, let's see here, 4.8% gains. Honestly, I think we could see even higher. They were valued at 500 billion at one point in the dot-com bubble, which is about double what they're worth right now. So We could probably see a lot higher than this. And honestly, I think it's a great pick. It's a safe pick because there's going to be a lot of volatility in the market this year. So next up, what I got is Lululemon. So if we look at their 1 year, you can see they're actually down. So they started the year at about 480 and now they're at 372. So they're actually about down 23%. Now that's pretty weird considering beat earnings. They beat earnings and missed revenue and beat earnings. So they had 4 EPS beats. Now, why are they going down? Who knows? So I can guarantee that we're going to hit this level. And if we do hit that level, that's going to give us a 28% gain. So I want to see that level get hit and even higher. Now I'm going to go over why I think that. So for Lululemon, if you're young and you go to the gym, or if you're old and you go to the gym, I'm sure you've noticed a huge wave of young gym goers. Okay? Now that market in itself, young people are very concerned about fashion, especially young women. So young women purchase a lot of clothes, okay? Young people care about style. Now, there's Gymshark, which we cannot trade because it's private, and now there's Lululemon, which we can trade because it's public. If I could buy Gymshark stock, I would absolutely, but next best thing, Lululemon. We are going to see a lot of people, and now with the kind of wave of wokeism gone, they're going to be less focused on trying to appeal to fat people and actually appeal to people who are going to be buying their stuff, which is young gym goers. So I can guarantee their revenue is going to be going up, as it has been, other than this month here when it beat it in Q3 or Q2. I honestly think that this stock is going to be $500 stock again. I mean, as you could see over here, kind of COVID era, it was very volatile and it moved up there. I really do think like this is a major bottom. We're not going to see it go any lower than like 350. I can see us going up to $500 a share. So the target for this is 500. All right, next it's Tesla. I mean, honestly, why wouldn't it be Tesla? Their 1 year gain, huge already. I mean, let's see here. 100%. But honestly, it's going to be big. Elon and Trump are best buds. It's going to $600 like very shortly. So they actually make their cars in the US, and Trump is giving benefits to manufacturers in the US. Let's see. What benefits do US manufacturers get Trump? So let's see here. They're going to reduce corporate tax rate for companies that make make their products in the US, and tariffs are going to put a lot of pressure on, or a lot of demand into Tesla. So, and he's also friends with Trump. So there's going to be, you know, there's going to be a little bit of meddling and a little bit of helping out Trump, helping Elon, because Elon did put $130 million into helping Trump win. So 100% there's going to be some big Tesla gains, and they're also making affordable models. So and so Elon is friends with Trump, tariffs benefit U.S. corporations, and tax savings on U.S. manufacturing corporations. So that is why we are going to buy Tesla. My target for that is $600 a share, which would leave us at a, one moment please, roughly 40% gain. So next up, we have the Vanguard mid cap. So let's go 1 year, and actually let me just go like this. Hold on a minute here. Okay. So as you can see here, their gain for 2024 was roughly 16%. Okay, roughly 16% for 2024. Do you want to know what the S&P 500 index was? Let's see here. The S&P 500 index gain for 2024 was, there we go, new year there. S&P 500 was 25%. So it outperformed the mid-cap Vanguard ETF by 10% roughly. So this divergence is not regular, and usually they're much more aligned with each other. So I do want to see this catch up some more ground, especially with the 3 and 5 year gains. I mean, honestly, the 5-year gain, 190 to 270. What's that? Actually, wait. 5-year gain, like seriously, the 5-year gain compared to the S&P 500 is like absolutely ridiculous. So we need to see these guys catch a lot more ground. So I would say we're going to hit 300 on this, and it's going to be before the end of the year for sure, within the next few months, hopefully, especially if the S&P 500 is going to be going up as well. So I think this is going to have a 20% year no matter what the S&P 500 does. Okay, and that is it for my stock picks on this episode. I'm going to do another market outlook now that we actually see Trump in office. And if you guys, I mean, the market outlook video is what we went over, that we had, you know, those crazy gains, particularly XRP at 132%. So do not miss the next market outlook video. We're going to do short-term, medium-term, and long-term.